Hey everybody, so, I'm here on our island. It has been less than a week since we started. Jam is not here right now. You can see off in the distance people with their complicated contraptions off in the distance. And us with our complicated contraptions here. I gotta tell you guys, when I started this, less than a week ago, kind of figured that it would be a kind of long-running series, or at least for, you know, a handful of weeks or so. We slowly derped our way through the challenges the pack had to offer, but I have to say, at the end of the very first day, Jam and I were kind of in the lead. We were kind of ahead. Like, I had not planned on being competitive in the slightest, and yet when I saw at the end of the first day that we were actually kind of a little bit ahead of the others, I kind of felt that competitive spirit building up in me, and, so yeah, what happened is during the week, me and Jam would kind of each come on, mostly at different times. We weren't actually on together that much. Just whenever one of us had time, we'd come on and work on one of the challenges. And I'm not cheating, by the way. This is Angel Ring Flight. We got pretty much almost all of the challenges done. Ooh, there was a little bit of lag on the server, though. There was a little bit of lag, but that's normal on a server like this. Everything's run by computer craft, so all these computers are really working the server pretty hard. So this is the last one that I did, was the Botany one, the Starfield generator. Jam is currently working on making the programmer, and then together we're going to tackle the draconic evolution, draconic fusion injector, and then I believe that one will unlock the means to get this one. Those are the last three, guys. We're on the last three. I am flying because I have got an angel ring. That is a reward for one of the quests, and I built a power structure and chunk loaded it. So yeah, I'm sorry if any of you were really hoping to watch us go through this step by step, but the way we kind of did it, it wound up not being a very easy thing to record, because it was done in bits and pieces when we had time, and as for me, the process of recording requires me to, like, set up pillows around my computer to absorb the sound from my microphone, get my microphone set up, and change all kinds of settings on my computer and stuff. And so it's not something I can just quickly do every time I jump on. So in the end, we kind of have just been making progress, and I just realized I've been on for about 10 minutes now, doing a little reconstruction. And I realized, you know what, this is a good moment to do at least a little bit of recording. I am planning to do some more recording over the weekend with Jam, so you'll probably get some combination of that and this footage for the next video. I don't know if I want to show you around now, because I think me and Jam were going to do that together, but basically the reason I really wanted to come on now when Jam is not here is because what I'm doing at the moment is cleaning up his mess. And I wish I had thought to start recording sooner, because this whole square right here that's cleared out, it was just covered in random machines and wires and cables, and everything was just everywhere. I put it all in this chest. All of this stuff was just scattered around here wherever he could find a space, he would just throw it down. Now, if you recall, friends, I have video evidence of Jam saying on our very first day that he promised he would do his best to keep this place looking nice, and I'm gonna make this island pretty, dang it. You may not care, but I do.
I swear by my pretty floral bonnet. I'll make this island pretty.
And it was a lie. It's an absolute lie. He's just throwing stuff down wherever, with no logic, with no organization. I can never figure out what he's done when I come back in. The areas that I have created, I think, are pretty clear. This is my area right here. This is our resource generation. It's very simple. Furnace generators generating each of the basic resources. We don't have all of them here. We have most of them. All different types of metals. And here we've got a coal and charcoal, and they're just being piped into all the other ones. Here's some of the just kind of building blocks and stuff. This is our draconic powder. What is it called? What is it called? Nope. I need an open hand. Oh my goodness, my inventory. Here we go. Draconium dust. That's it. That's what's generating now. It's the main thing. And this is the two water mills that power my angel ring. That's what those are for. And this area right here, not this. This is Jam's nonsense right here. However, this was my system for making the, what's it called? Tectonic Petroleum. That was for one of the quests. And so I made a nice, clean, organized little area. This had a generator here to create more charcoal, which I've taken out because we didn't need it here anymore. Got tons of basalts powder. Jam built this thing, something to do with explosions. I don't know what he's up to. I also, sorry, frame drop. It is, like I said, a little bit laggy. I built our mob farm. This is our mob farm. It's just a standard closet. It's got a set of fans here. I was going to upgrade the fans, but we didn't have feathers at the time, so I just made a wall of fans. It was easy to do. It's turned off right now because it's got lights on the sides. Inside there are diamond spikes, which not only one-hit kill Endermen, so they can't teleport away and escape, but they also drop the rare player drops. And sometimes we turn on this machine, the Mob Slaughter Factory, which gives us pink slime and meat juice. This is my meat feeder. I don't have to get food anymore because of that. Right now this is all turned off because we don't need it right now. I also did this over here, the Botania area. I said I wasn't going to get to show you around, didn't I? Well, I'm doing it, I guess. I was just trying to show, like, my areas are kind of organized. Like, you can see what's going on. Oh, these are full. These are all full. Everything's full. Oh, my goodness. So that's that. This was just our passive mob spawn area for a while. And then Jam's stuff. Like, this is Jam's. I don't know what this is right here. This was originally mine. This was set up to send the EU power over there. And that's done, so that's not necessary anymore. But he set up this. I guess this is for that program request. And he just had a pile of machines. He's got a coke oven here. Why here? Jam, why? Why is the coke oven down here? I don't know why the coke oven's down here. That's where he put it, that's why. Just dismantling everything, and I promised him that what I will do the next time he comes on, yeah, this is all his too. This is all his mess. Mess. With this wooden stairs holding water in and plain stuff. It looks terrible. No reason for this. No reason it can't look nice, right? No reason it can't look nice. So I'm taking all this apart, I'm gonna move it, and I promised him I'd set him up an area with lots and lots of power generation happening all the time, automatic power system that he can just throw machines down onto as he's using them. And then I can remove them later when he's done with them and he's just left them there. I'll take care of that. This is a block of coal coke. Okay, I'm gonna take this apart and throw that in there. Yeah, this is the underside. There's just a bunch of pipes running that lead nowhere at this point, and ugh. He said he would keep it tidy, and he never puts torches down. He never puts torches down. I almost got killed by a creeper a couple minutes ago because he hadn't torched things up. I haven't put torches in here. I don't know if I need to or I'm supposed to. I don't think I can. Can I? No, this is outside. Okay. Well, actually, that seems to work. All right, there we go. He hadn't put a torch up here, and mobs were spawning up here and coming down and trying to kill me, and I did not appreciate it. I gotta follow him around with a stack of torches at all times. Anyway, I'm going to build, I'm dividing up the areas by chunks now, rather than in 9x9s like I did originally, actually, I think. Yeah, this actually should go a little bit further this way, and I'll probably do that as well. Anyway, I'm going to fix this up and build a nice power generation system for Jam as a nice little surprise, and I'll check back in with you guys later. Wish me luck. Oh, look, it's Jam.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Jam. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm
We're on at the same time.
Just operating this huge bit of machinery.
Upgrading it. I don't even know what it is.
Operating it, actually. Well, see those little snowflakes inside?
I do. It looks like smoke.
See how beautiful. See how beautifully they swirl around?
Is this a snow globe?
No, actually, snowflakes don't have anything to do with it. This is actually supposed to be, I think, pressurized air. This is the huge pressure chamber.
Is this gonna explode?
No, it doesn't explode. Even if you break it, if you break the glass, it doesn't explode, which is pretty darn good.
What if you over-pressurize it?
Where'd you go?
I
I don't think anything explodes in this pack, or rather in this mod. So thank God. Otherwise, many explosions would have claimed this little island of ours.
Goodness. I feel like I need to make mention of something, by the way, that apparently you can't see, but I've got a stuck Enderman over here. I think he's dead, and it's just his ghost, and he's trying to torment me. I just want to acknowledge this because it's going to be in the background of all the videos. This guy just kind of hanging out here. But
no, and I can't see him at all. So whatever you've done to him, I'm assuming you've done it to him alone, and I'm not guilty.
I see. Is that how it is?
Absolutely.
Alright. Well, I keep trying to clear out these mana pools because we just got, like... I'm not even adding any more fuel to these, but they just keep going forever. We've got so much mana, Jam. We gotta come up with some fun uses for all this mana. Might as well, right?
I'd say you know Britannia more than me. I haven't done anything for Britannia in this run. It was all you.
Jam, I've got a book. I've got a book that I can share with you later. Anyway, I need to show you around a little bit because I did some things while you weren't here. I'm sorry, I'm flying. We're gonna have to get you some power mills so that you can do some flying, huh? Would you like that?
The angle I'm getting right now of you is, thank God it's not showing up on your family-friendly channel.
Hey.
Family-friendly, I'm saying. Also, you're taller than me for the first time ever.
That's right. In real life, you're about 3 meters taller than me, isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Well, anyway, we've pretty much finished it all. You're working on the programmer, right? Mm-hmm. Which is what this all complicated stuff that I don't understand is for. But we're going to work together today, and we're going to try to do the what's it called? Draconic Evolution? Quest?
Yep, that's the gist of it. The specific name for the whole thing would be the Draconic Fusion Crafting Injector.
Draconic... There we go. Draconic Fusion Crafting Injector. The recipe for which requires Fusion Crafting Core, requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Wyvern tier Fusion Crafting Injectors. I believe, if I understand this correctly. I've never done this before. And each of those requires a Nether Star. Plus the 2 Nether Stars. So we need like 9 Nether Stars. And a lot of power.
And stuff called Awakened Draconium Ingots, which I don't even know how to craft.
Awakened? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I actually... Yasmin showed me how to do this once. You have to, like, throw them in lava, I think.
You think? I think you need to get a Draconium Ingots, make them in Draconium blocks, then fusion craft them.
You don't need,
I'm just going by the GAI, is all I'm saying.
Aha. That may be what we have to do. Dragonheart. We can't craft that. I don't know. I've seen, I don't think we can do it that way because we don't have Dragonheart. I think we're supposed to throw Draconium ingots into lava, surrounded by netherrack or nether brick. Yasmin showed me how to do it on my old Foolcraft server. Anyway, Jim, did you notice a new area I built for you over here?
Absolutely.
Do you remember what it looked like before?
It looked like it was mine, and now it's not mine anymore.
What? It says Jam's Machine Building Funland, specifically. This is yours. I built this for you.
Well, thank you, Ira. This is... Well, I'm still not using even half of the capacity, I guess, of this one just yet. The rest of my machines are sort of here on this side by the pneumatic craft stuff, and none of them so far require any power whatsoever. This one requires heat, this one just requires burning in it, this one requires pressure. There will be more, if I'm not mistaken, sort of like a assembly line of stuff. That will be later.
Well, I've been making and upgrading or enchanting some thermal expansion energy cells to try to store some of this massive amount of power we're generating. We've got this coal going into these coal generators, which are more efficient than the furnace generators. And Jem, why'd you put a block of coal here, Jem?
So it generates blocks of coal.
It doesn't generate blocks of coal, Jem. We've been through this in the very first day.
Doesn't it?
It will only generate pieces of coal, and this machine will automatically turn them into blocks of coal.
Yes, I guess that might be the problem then.
Remember?
No, I don't. I actually don't.
Okay, well, there's a video that you can watch on my channel of our first day together, playing this pack. And we had the same discussion. We also had the discussion where you swore that you were going to try to keep the base looking nice, and then you didn't do that, which is why I had to do this. You understand?
I honestly don't remember it, but...
It's okay, because I've got it on video. It's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/AIRA'S. FTB Pyramid Reborn, episode 1. It's right
Plugging in your channel on your channel.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. All your stuff is still here. All the stuff that was around here I put in this box. So it's all still there. You can still use it. And you got plenty of power, so now you can throw down machines wherever you want, and I won't mind because it all looks nice.
Well, I can, again, organize them in a little mess. Actually, what was here? There was here something in between those. Was
this where
this
one
the
of those
place
power
for-
cells was.
Ah,
They've
right,
all filled
the big
up,
one.
so I've put them in the
big one,
box.
Yep.
Apparently we're going to need a lot of power for the Draconic Evolution stuff, so...
You sure? Like, the one that we need to craft requires a little bit less than 2 million RF. We definitely have that. Obviously,
too many, yeah, but we have to
items on the way.
craft 9 of these, which cost a lot each. I don't know. Somebody reliable, or somebody who I usually consider to be reliable, said that we might need upwards of 500 million. So I thought we better just start storing as much as we can.
Yeah, better be safe.
Doesn't hurt to have it. I also built this thing over here. This is how, because we need to fight, we need a lot of nether stars, so we need to fight several withers, which means we need to kill a lot of wither skeletons. And the way we get wither skeletons is by crafting these skeleton skulls with eggs, which I've been saving over here. Oh goodness, there's a lot. I also fixed up your Empower and I made it look nice, and I also added hoppers to it. Did you notice that?
I'm sorry, what do you mean by fixed? It worked before.
I moved it to a place where it looked nicer, made sure everything was hooked up, and I added hoppers to it. So now you can make more than one of everything. You just drop a stack of whatever in the hoppers.
I suppose, yeah. Previously, it was operated by hand and one item each. I usually don't need that much. It's usually like for one recipe, you need to craft, let's say, 4 items, and that's about it. Not sure if you have use for actually additions anymore.
Well, I needed 18 things empowered earlier, and so that's why I set this up, and it went through all 18 of them very quickly. It was pretty handy, actually. I'm gonna start crafting spawn wither skeletons. I don't know how much energy this is gonna take. Not that much. Oh yeah. So we can definitely make bunches and bunches here.
Loads and loads.
I've got 24 of them now. What I'm thinking we should do is this setup right here. It's got the cursed earth in it, spawn monsters. And I've set up the mob masher with 5 mob masher beheading upgrades, so that we're much more likely to get skulls from things. So I think maybe what we should do is just drop the wither skeletons in there.
That's a possibility. That's a plan.
And then we can use that.
Another plan would be, I'd say, to capture one of the wither skeletons in a spawner and just repeatedly respawn them. We should have plenty of experience anyway.
Can we make spawners?
It should be in the, what was it, the industrial foregoing.
Do you know how to do this? Because I don't know how to do this.
I had some experience. I just need to figure out how to make the experience that we have into experience that mod takes.
No recipe for the Draconic Evolution one, no recipe for the Extra Utilities one. RF Tools spawner, okay, that exists. Doesn't look very difficult to make.
Yeah, I've told you about RF Tools one before. You just need to build that plus like 3 lasers, and you need to supply the ingredients. And I think it requires some redstone magic, or redstone magic in the sense that build a functioning redstone line that sends pulses at the right time. It's not required, but it's, from what I've read, is highly recommended.
I'll tell you what, Jem. I'll tell you what. I will craft a whole bunch of wither spawn eggs, because that's why I had this whole thing set up overnight. And you can try and set up a spawner, and I'll give you some of the eggs. I'm assuming you need that to make them spawn. Is that what you use?
Actually, I'm currently looking at it. Is there? So I need a mob imprisonment tool. Any idea how we can get a gas tier? Do we have any gas tiers?
To get a gas tier, we would have to go to the nether and fight ghasts, which means we'd have to spawn ghasts, which is not terribly easy to do. I have seen 1 or 2 in the nether, but they're usually flying around and they're hard to catch. You can try. I do recommend getting your angel ring working if you want to try to do that.
Well, for starters, actually, I need to get a lot of stuff going. I still don't have my armor, still don't have my weapon. I've been crafting. I've been mining and crafting, but not
You've been
fighting.
mining?
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Partly
tell
as
you
well.
what, Jam. I bet you that I can get... we need 9 nether stars, I believe. So that's 9 withers. And each of them requires 3 wither skulls. Wither skeleton skulls. So that's 27 skulls that we need.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you I can get 27 skulls pretty quickly. And then if you wanna do something else, you can totally do that. I'm gonna see if I can just throw them straight down in there. Oh, I can't. Okay, hold on. We'll come in from the side.
I'm watching it with anticipation.
So it sounds like this thing you want to set up is going to be real super complicated. Is that correct?
Actually, I don't believe it was. Are we getting anything? Yep, getting with our skeleton skulls.
We only need 27 of them, like I said. One of these skeletons just doesn't want to die.
Big fan. Oh, and apparently with 1, 2, 3, with 8 with our skeleton skulls and an egg, we can spawn a ghost. So that's
You can
easier.
spawn a ghast?
A ghast.
I see.
A ghost.
A ghost.
A very posh ghast. A ghost.
It's extremely posh ghast, yeah.
I say.
Come on, you. Get in there.
Yeah, that
This
wither
one
skeleton
guy.
refuses to go there.
You want to punch him?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Go ahead and punch him.
I punched him. He does get damage from me, but doesn't get damaged by the thing.
Alright, we got
There
them
we
all. How many skulls did we get? Just I can make tons more. We've already got... we've only got 4. Alright. It's not as many as
Really?
I'd hoped for.
Huh.
However, we do have thousands of skulls.
Sure, you'll just be on the crafting rampage from now on.
I mean, I don't mind just doing it this way. I know you like to automate everything. But in this case, it feels like trying to automate it will take longer than just doing it by hand.
My attempts at automating is basically I build a couple of machines. Definitely these machines do the stuff for me, but then I mostly run between those machines and do stuff rather than automate them in line. So
There you
that's
go.
like
That's kind of what I'm doing.
semi-automation.
Alright, this thing is almost out of power. Wait, why is it not getting powered up? Oh, it is. Okay.
It is.
It's just going slowly. Alright, so in the meantime, you know, I'm going to make some more beheading upgrades. Because there actually aren't that many on there. We can make more.
How many do you need?
You can have up to 10. Right now we only
Oh
have
my
5. What else did these need? Gold nuggets, and that's it. So really pretty easy to make. Oh, by the way, Jim, I made you a gift.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
I was looking at your beheadment upgrades.
Here you
So,
go.
Crafting table on stick.
Yeah,
Thank you so very much.
you're welcome. Now you don't have to look
I
for a
know.
crafting table. It's just carried
I
around
know,
with
I
you.
know. It's it'll save me a lot of time actually. I've been running around the map trying to locate the nearest crafting table. I usually go for the same one all the time because I don't exactly know where majority of your crafting tables are. And iron helmets? Huh?
I am making the I'm making the upgrades, and they require gold and iron helmets.
Oh, interesting. Never done them before, so I wouldn't know.
It makes them a little bit fiddly because the helmets don't stack, so you have to make them one at a time. But I just made 2. Now I'm gonna make some more. Can probably drop some of the stuff I'm not using, huh? I've also, by the way, there's a whole box full of solidified experience. If you want to make diamond gear and upgrade it for any reason, you can get all the experience you can ever eat right here, and there's even more over here, so. It's very tasty, slightly sweet. I know you like sweet things.
It's my favorite.
It is your favorite.
The all you can eat experience.
Yes. I know that, and that's why I prepared that buffet for you. I'm always
Alright, I
thinking
think
of you,
I see a
Jam.
problem. I think I see a problem with my setup work here. I don't think it works. All right.
Oh dear. Can I be of help?
No, I think I'll be fine. I'll need an axe. And I'll just chop it down. All of it. Well,
Oh
partly,
my
anyway.
goodness.
Yeah, I was trying to input and output from the same chest, basically, which I think is not the best idea. Actually, did it go? Ah, darn! I think it actually went back whenever I disassembled the first one. The rest, I think, followed finally. Still, I need to do something else, like this, for example.
There we go. Jam, we now have 10 beheading upgrades on this mob farm. I'm very curious about what you're doing here, but I'm terrified of it because I have no idea how it works. You've got all these chests, but there's nothing in them.
Because I haven't put anything in them. That's
Oh.
that's the reason. That's the reason. I'm still setting up. I'm trying to actually unhook these. Oh god, it doesn't work like that. Okay, more destroying. Darn, how do I place those?
Goodness, we have too much gold. Just threw some gold off the world. That's how much gold we have.
Yes, that's telling. God, maybe like this. I don't know. I'm trying to solve a little bit of a logistics puzzle over here. You like puzzles, though, right?
I love puzzles.
I'm trying to. Oh God, how do I separate these two cables? I swear, like beforehand, it worked. The Certus quartz. Oh, sorry, that's a wrench. No. I'm looking for the other one. Maybe that's the reason. There was another one. What was that called? And how did it look? A wrench to handle wrenches.
Jam, can I
Yes.
Can I make you another present?
Sure.
Would you mind if I made you some mills to power your angel ring so you can fly with me? I feel so sad that I can fly and you can't fly.
I'm okay, don't worry, but if you wish, sure.
Oh, Jam.
Yeah.
We've got 44 wither skulls.
Okay.
I think we're all set.
Yeah, I think you've done it pretty well.
And I still got 3 eggs left. Do you want a wither skeleton spawn egg?
No thanks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think the omelette that I will make out of that will be that tasty.
Alright, well I'm gonna go put them somewhere.
Okay. You do that.